Okay, I'm back. He said I could until my phone dies. He told me to finish however long I need. He's gonna go finish eating. So I went and I drank some water and cleared my space and fixed my shirt, and now we're back. 11:29. Pretty much 11:30 now. I'm gonna quickly go through and tell you what I wanted to say. I was supposed to come back Sunday and tell you guys what happened, right? I had, after I filmed that last video, I had so, like, my head, I don't get headaches, right? For me, that's never been a problem. But my head was hurting. I know when my head hurts, because I don't get headaches. When my head hurts, I dream so many things, right? Like, the pain will stay there until it stops. So every time someone thinks I have a headache, they always try to give me headache medication, but it's not a headache. So that whole week, from when I filmed August 1st, didn't I? It's August what now? It's the 16th now. I was gone for at least a week. And I'm not joking, every single night since I did that video, like I had, or not every night, like every time I fell asleep and woke up, I had a different dream. So that's why I'm here and need to tell you guys about that. I was gonna come and film on Sunday, but we ran late doing things. I watched part 2 of the movie and the new one with Trev, and then we watched some of the animated show, and then I'm trying to think what we did. We watched a whole bunch of different stuff. Now we're watching, because when Only Murders in the Building came out, I didn't know how good it was gonna be, right? I told Trev, oh, let's just watch it to like put something in the background, and it was really good. So we watched the first season. So now we're watching the second season together. But he was too tired. The episodes come out every Tuesday, today, right? So they come out every Tuesday. But he was too tired and he didn't want to watch it with me. So I don't know if he watched episode 8 and 9 properly. But next week, Tuesday, is the finale. So we have to find out. I still don't know who the killer is. Like, the first one was obvious, but this one, I don't know where they're going. And then I can't wait for season 3 afterwards, right? And then Rick and Morty comes out next month. Oh, I watched, when I went to my cousin's that late that night, we were watching, they put on Back to the Future. So I watched a bit of that. And then I watched the rest here. And then we watched a lot of time travel things. I don't know why the hell we were watching so many things. Like, a lot of the sci-fi stuff back in the day was all time travel shit. Yeah, we watched all that. And then, yeah, so we were watching, because I told Trevor I want to watch old stuff, and all this old stuff was all that stuff. So I watched all of that. We watched a whole bunch of stuff during the week. And then I went on a job with Dad yesterday downtown. And we came home late and I ate late. I kept eating late. And then today I went to shit. I'm sniffling so much because my allergies are acting up. It put me to do some real fucking shit. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. Anyways, point of me being here is I'm gonna talk about the dreams now, because I had so many, and I said I didn't know if I was gonna have one, right? Because I said it's like, okay, I read the cards and I saw the sorry card come up. It's okay. I know I picked a day. Because I told Ian, like, the Sunday. I know I picked a bad day, but it's okay. I'll see you next month at the concert. So I just wanted to see, because if I set a date, like if you guys have, because I know for a fact, energetic wise, I have to work around you guys, right? It's never the other way around. Like if I set a date and tell you this time is good for me, you guys never make it whatever time, right? So it's okay. Like it's my fault. I missed the first 2 times, so. Okay, when I had the dreams, I dated all the dates and times. I don't do that normally, right? But I did it this time because I felt like a lot of them were coming. So I decided to let you guys know in chronological order all this shit that happened. So right after I filmed that video, I don't remember when. Right? So, okay, today's the 16th. On the 7th, okay, going back like a week, on the 7th, 4:30 in the morning, I had a dream. I dreamt about Ian. Like, that was, like, for me, like, that was so, 4:30 in the fucking morning. I couldn't sleep. Like, having dreams about him isn't a common thing. Like, the ones I told you guys is, like, the only ones I had. And then after I talked about this shit, then I had, like, another 3. Okay? So the first one was August 7th, 4:30 in the morning. So it's pitch dark outside. Tones is snoring beside me. I wake up so suddenly because I was like, what the fuck did I just see? Oh, another thing too, the reason why I'm filming this like this now, I had a dream, so I guess that's 4. I didn't tell you guys about the 4th one. No, there's 5 because I didn't tell you about the last one. But in one of the dreams, I heard Ian telling me like about this lamp, that this lamp's here and I don't use it. So that's why when you guys start seeing me use the lamp in the videos now, it's because I had that dream. Okay, I didn't write down what was happening in the dream, but I wrote down August 7th, 4:30 in the morning. I think I remember what it was. So okay, here I'll tell you what was going on, because so many things were going on while he showed, like, it was random how he showed up in my dream, right? So this is you guys interpret what the hell happened for me, okay? Okay, August 7th, 4:30 in the morning. So I dreamt. I don't know if it's a house. I don't know where the fuck I am, right? I don't know where I am. But I saw my aunt and my cousins, right? And I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'm in a house or a banquet hall or like it's some occasion where like a whole bunch of people get together, right? But I don't know what this is, right? My aunt is how she usually is. And then she took my cousin away, so I never get a chance to really talk to her, right? So it's just me and my other cousin. We're talking for a bit, and then my aunt comes back and tells me to do something else. Like, I don't remember. I just remember I was alone. Like the beginning of the dream, like it felt like how it is now. How I'm always like alone by myself, right? So I don't sense no other energy in the room, right? So it's peaceful, it's just me. And then as soon as I leave this room, I end up in this room with a whole bunch of other people, right? And I can sense all the different energy in the room, and I was on my, I don't know if it's my phone, but I was on a phone messaging certain people back and forth, right? Because whatever I was doing, I didn't want to be there. Like I'm obligated to be in a wherever this place is, but I don't want to be there, right? That's how the energy felt. So I'm on my phone the whole time messaging I don't know who, but I don't think it's my phone. And then I put the thing down to go in that other room to look for, I don't remember what it was. I had a handful of stuff in my hand. I remember, aside from my aunt and cousins, I remember two specific energy. There was one energy here and one energy next to me here. So I couldn't find the phone I was messaging on because I don't know if it was mine or somebody took my phone or whatever, but like I was messaging people back and forth or someone was holding it for me. I don't know. So this girl's with me here. I don't think she's a friend. Like I don't know her that well. Like I know her, but I don't know her. So, I go up and talk to her because her energy feels somewhat like I feel like I know her, but don't know her. So I go up to her and I tell her like, "Can I borrow your phone really quickly? Right? I need to message this person or call this person." But I don't know the number off the top of my head. On the phone I have, everything's there. So I take her phone and I'm looking through trying to figure out how to send a response back to the person who's messaging me back and forth. Right? And as that's happening, like I just turned to look over for a second because I felt the energy move and shift on this side, right? I turned to look for a second, and next thing I know, Ian's right there. And I was like, what the But he looks like, I don't want to say drunk. Drunk's not the right word. You know, like when your body's there but your mind isn't there? Like when I was looking at him, I was like, what the heck? He's like staggering. His energy was reading like an empty person. I don't know how to explain it. And okay, so he conveniently showed up. And then I asked him for the number I was looking for, right? And because he wasn't in his right mind or out of his senses, he couldn't answer me clearly because he would know what I was looking for. So then he said something. Next thing I know, I'm like inspecting his hand. Right? I'm looking at his tattoos, like all over his hand. Like the writing of the albums is all over his hand, everywhere. His whole hand is covered in writing. I didn't want to like look at his body, right? I was like, just pass me your hand, let me look. Because I'm looking for this number all over his hand, right? And I don't see it. But I see, like, I should have paid attention more for like what was written on his hand. He had so many different things written on his hand. And as I'm like inspecting his hand, right? I'm like searching for this number, right? I can feel someone else's eyes like staring in the back of my back. Like it feels like someone's like if their eyes had lasers, I felt like that in the back of my head. At the back of my back. Like it felt like someone's eyes were piercing my back. As I'm looking at this man's hands, right? His right hand should be his left. Okay, if you're looking at me, fuck, I don't know if it's gonna be mirrored. I think it was his left hand. I don't know, it was just weird. That's how that dream ended because I don't remember what happened after. I woke up because I felt the other energy there was like painful. And then I didn't know how to deal with the situation in front of me. And I'm like, this girl who passed me her phone, she's looking at me like, who the fuck is this? What the heck is going on? And I was like, you're asking, I should be asking you this. I don't know what the heck. So then that happened. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I decided to listen to some music until I fall asleep. Right? I think, okay, so I went to go read. Then I listened to some music, and then I fell back asleep because I was too fucking tired. I told you to tell me a story, not to show up in my sleep. What the fuck? I realize, like, when I hear the songs, he keeps telling people not to go, but isn't he the one that left? Like in my dream when I saw him like that, it felt like he's there but he's not. Like I don't know. It was just weird. Like I don't know where I am. Like it doesn't feel like it's a fancy formal event because I don't feel like I'm dressed in clothes that I can't live in. You know what I mean? Like when you wear clothes where you like you gotta make sure there's no wrinkles and you don't dirty them and you gotta look like I don't know, like you just can't move around freely in them. I hate that. Mm. I should have, as soon as I had them, I should have filmed and then put these videos up. But it would have been so many videos. Like it's harder now because I gotta backtrack and remember what I saw. But it would have been, fuck. I don't know what to do. Because right now I'm telling you guys everything that happened collectively. But I don't know if going back, looking back now, if I should have like filmed every time something happened. Okay, it's still August 7th, right? I got up 4:30, wrote down everything that happened, and then I read the cards. Then I I listened to music. I listened to his album while I'm trying to fucking fall back asleep because there's no other way I'm gonna fall asleep. Then I get back up at 9:04 in the morning, and I have another dream. But I can't remember what it was now. I just remember like everything fit together like a puzzle. Like everything started to make sense. And then I think I saw like a path split into two. Like now there's a fork in the road. But only after like it felt like if you put a key in to open a door, like you get to the end of the path, right? And you take a key, open the door, and you find two paths there now. I wrote clothing here, but I don't remember why. Okay, then the dream skips from that path part, right? And then I end up seeing there's 5 of us in total, me and 4 other people, right? I can feel that there's other people there, but I don't know them well enough to explain who it is, right? Somehow we're on the roof of someone's house. I don't know whose house, and we're gaming. Like I have a controller in my hand and going like this, and then I guess the match ends, and then I end up running into my friend Ivy, right? So, and I ran into somebody else. Like there were four of us and me, them, and we were on the roof playing I don't know what game. I came down off the roof. I ran into Ivy and I ran into somebody else. And Ivy, like, if you get okay, so in uni I had this class, a couple classes with this girl, right? And it always felt like something was following her around. And then one day, her energy was, I don't remember if she cried or not. I remember her energy felt sad. That day she told us her friend died, right? And then in my head, like, eureka, something went off, right? Like, this person following her is her friend, but I can't tell her that now, right? So after I had this dream about her, that's the first thing my mind runs to, right? Like, it had to be, When I think about her, that's what I think about. But I don't know why I saw her in my sleep. I don't know if I need to contact, because when I see people in my sleep, it's usually someone wants to reach out to me. That's usually what it is. Like if I see Anna, right? Like she always gets scared. When I see Anna in my sleep, and then I go and I'll message her, call her, and be like, "Yo, what's up?" And she'll be like, "I was just about to call you or reach you," and then they always get scared when I do that. So yeah, I saw Ivy in my sleep, and I don't understand why. I hope she's okay. That's the only thing, because I'm not close with her, but I can reread her energy, so I don't know. She's really brilliant to work with. I like being around Ivy. But it was weird. That happened in my dream. And then like after that, I saw Ian again, but I don't remember what happened. I remember like he wasn't standing this time. The first one he was standing up, and he had to be in his senses because he wasn't leaning on me. He didn't put no body pressure on me. You know, like if you were drunk, that person just like you have to, because if I can't, I told you guys I'm like fucking weak. I have no upper body strength to like support the weight of a full grown man, right? So like the first dream, like it was just strange because he put no weight on me. He didn't lean on me, but it felt like he was going to. And then this one now, I don't know if we were around the table or something, but like I can feel his hands are on something. You know, like when you go to school and you're in class and you just like lean like this. He's like leaning on this table, and I don't know what they're doing. There's like a whole bunch of people there, or not a bunch of people, like maybe 3 or 4. I'm just exaggerating because the energy's so annoying. There's a few of them there, but I see him there, and I'm like, and then I woke up. I don't remember what happened after because I didn't interact with him. I just saw him there. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I seeing this? So again, same day, I still couldn't get no fucking sleep, right? I didn't talk to him or anything this time. I just saw him. So and then I had another dream, but I can't remember anything about it. Cause it makes no fucking sense. Okay, that was August 7th, 4:30 in the morning, and then 9 whatever I said just now. I'm deleting them from my phone as I'm going. Okay, Tuesday, August 9th, 6:53 in the morning. Okay, I dreamt. Okay, after all the Ian dreams, which is so fucking weird. Like they're not helpful in any way. Like, what am I supposed to take away from that? Okay, okay, so Tuesday, August 9th, 6:53 in the morning. I dreamt I was in a room. I don't know. I don't want to say conference room, but like it's a place where people gather to listen to someone speak at the front. Like there's like 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 rows, 5 rows of seats, and someone's in the front speaking, right? But the person who's supposed to speak isn't here yet. And I don't know if I showed up there too early because every time I'm like sitting wherever I chose to sit, my surroundings keep changing. I'm in that room, but everything keeps moving. Remember how I told you, like in Trev's room, like every time I look out that window, it's different. It feels like that. Like I know I'm in one space, but it keeps changing. So, anyways, I'm in this room. It's filling with people waiting to hear whoever at the front's supposed to speak. Right? That person never shows up, right? So these people who are just waiting here for this person are just interacting with one another. So I don't know who's in the first like 4 rows. Like I'm in the back row, or second to last back row, second to last row from in the back. So all I see is the back of everyone's head in front of me. So I don't know who's in front of me here. So I'm only paying attention to the people coming through the door and who are beside me, right? So in the dream, I'm in the back, It's not that noisy. Usually when there's a whole room full of people, you like the volume is usually really loud, but I didn't really hear that much. So I'm in the back, and next to me is Kang Daniel shows up. I was like, why the fuck is this man in my sleep now? I don't remember what he said. I was just so like baffled that he was beside me. I was like, I wasn't paying attention to anything he was saying. So he was saying something. Next thing I know, I have a tiny, like travel size, mini size, whatever container of lip gloss, right? It's gold color and it's sheer, right? I don't remember if he passed it to me or I had it. But next thing I know, I'm applying lip gloss to this man's mouth. Like a fucking makeup artist. I didn't understand what's going on. He's beside me. He's talking to me. I'm not paying attention to one word he's saying because I don't understand why he's even next to me, right? And I'm just applying lip gloss on his mouth. It's like this gold honey colored shimmer transparent colored glass, right? And I'm looking at him like, whoa. Okay, and then after that happened, I don't remember if he stays there or not. Next thing I know, I think he leaves after that. He wanted me to apply gloss to him, and then he on this side now. No, hang on. Before he leaves, I'm looking. I just finished with applying the lip gloss on him, and then I see Ten walk through the door. He looks so happy. His energy's like glowing, and he's happy. He walks all the way around the room and comes not right beside me, but like one over, and he's talking to Daniel as I'm like dealing with him, right? He was happy and talking about something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention either. I was just in my head. I was like, why the fuck are these two near me? Okay, and then in the front, because I said I saw the back of no, not in the front, behind me. Okay, after them two left, behind me was like, because I used to listen to a lot of like old school K-pop. If anybody cares, because I don't know. I saw three of the Infinite members behind me. They were saying something too, and I wasn't paying attention. Like in my head, I was just like, "What? This combination of people is so strange." Oh, I remember though when I walked in the door, and you know, like how Ten just walked through the door and like made that like go around like that. I remember when I passed around the corner here, there's a monitor there, and it looked like I was overlooking someone's court case there. So I don't know what was going on there, but it was so different from what was supposed to be going on in that room. And then what back there I saw Daniel, I saw Ten, I saw three of the Infinite members. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember they were really nice. Their energy felt good too. And then it kept feeling like people were leaving. So the first two left, and them three left. Then next to me was a whole bunch of girl group members, but I didn't know who I'm talking with or who I'm speaking with. But it seemed like they were nice, but I wasn't sure. Usually women are really passive aggressive, so I don't know what was going on there. So that was that dream. That was on the Tuesday. And then same day now. So that was 6:53 in the morning. Later that day, so 1:23, 6:53 in the morning, 1:23 in the afternoon now, okay? Because I'm not getting any proper sleep, so I'm sleeping more than usual, right? 1:23 in the afternoon, then I dreamt. I don't want to say an airport, but the room feels like that. It feels like, you know, when you see that big piece of glass and you look out and then there's seats everywhere, like the room felt that kind of spacious kind of feeling. But I know I'm not in an airport, right? So, I dreamt there was a few of us waiting in this place. And one of the people waiting, I saw Lei. was waiting there. He looked like he didn't want anything to do with me. He looked like he was so angry with me. All I remember though is that I saw his foot. I think it was his left foot. Like, this is starting to end up like fucking Twister, where I'm seeing everybody's like hand, foot on green, yellow, red, whatever. But I dreamt about his foot, and I don't remember if he stabbed me, but I remember seeing a bloody knife, right? And then I had that dream. So that happened. So what, like, not looking back now, I saw his foot. So I don't know if that means like he's worried about my foot because I've been limping so fucking much. Because I know someone's been reading my energy, right? So I don't know if it's that, or if he has any bodily injury. Because I know if he's in pain or sick or whatever, he just works through it, right? He doesn't take no breaks. So I don't know if that's why I'm seeing that. It was just really weird. Lay, just because I'm not by your side doesn't mean I'm not on your side. You know what I mean? I don't know. The dream was scary. And that was the first dream I had where like it's bright daylight. Like I could see everything. Normally when I dream about him, it's like there's barely any light. And it's hard to make out what's there. Okay, so after I had all those weird dreams, Tone said he dreamt. Okay, it was really weird. So one night, this all happened within like since the last time I filmed, right? So, normally people yawn in their sleep, right? Or not yawn, snore. People snore in their sleep. So I'm like, cause okay, so Tones can fall asleep anyhow, and then I take forever to fall asleep. Like I'll be like I go to bed like an hour or two before him, and he'll come back and be like, "You still awake?" And I was like, "Yes, I can't fucking fall asleep." Right? So he sleeps faster than me. So every time we go to sleep at the same time, he'll sleep before me. So he's sleeping, and all of a sudden I hear chewing noises, like he's sleep eating, right? And I didn't think it was anything. I was just like, oh, maybe he this is like a new way of snoring, right? Then later when he woke up, he told me he dreamt he was in a grocery store thinking about buying Pringles.